that many people who don't love chili. Chili is just one of those heartwarming, easy, fun, healthy recipes. Today I'm going to share my white chicken chili, which was actually my mom's recipe that she's been making for years and years. To start, you're going to put about a tablespoon of olive oil just to coat the bottom of a really heavy pot like this, really hearty pot. And that is going to just lightly coat the bottom. You're going to put in one small diced onion. That's what you want. You want that sizzle. And I'm going to saute these for about 4 to 5 minutes until they're nice and tender. Now that the onions are fork tender, I'm going to add 1 clove of garlic that's minced and saute it for another minute. My mother would make pounds of the soup. I'm not even exaggerating. So much of the soup it would practically fill the freezer up. And she would put it in labeled containers and just defrost it. So no matter what time she came home, she would have this soup ready to go just by defrosting it. And it's heartwarming, especially in the winter when you're having a crowd over. It's perfect, perfect. Inexpensive too, which is really important. Okay, so then now I'm gonna add 2 chicken breasts, skin off, bone in. That's really important. That bone's gonna give us a lot of flavor, so just remember that. And then to it, I'm gonna also add chicken stock. I like to use unsalted, usually organic if possible, low sodium. And I'm just gonna bring this to a boil. That's really important. Okay, put that chicken stock right in there. It's about 32 ounces. Okay, and then we're gonna add out of that flavor that makes it chili. It's that cumin powder, a teaspoon of the cumin powder and a teaspoon of kosher salt. And then I'm gonna add some white shoe peg corn. This is just frozen corn. So again, saving money by picking something that's a little bit less expensive and that you can make in the winter because frozen corn you can get readily available. And then these are just some white beans that I've rinsed. They were canned beans, but you could just use cooked beans if you made your own cooked beans. Stir those in. I want to show you these. These are green chilies. They're just fire roasted, diced green chilies. Yes, you could use your own, but this is just one of those 1, 2, 3, you got a crowd coming over kind of meals. Just gonna put those right in also. And then you're just gonna cover this, bring it to a boil, cover it, and just put the top to the side a little bit and let it cook for about 18 to 20 minutes or until that chicken is nice and cooked through. So 18 to 20 minutes after the chicken breasts have cooked through, this meat is nice and tender. I took them out just to let them cool so I wouldn't burn my hands, because that happens sometimes. And what I'm gonna do is, you can see, just in one big piece, I'm pulling off the bone, putting that aside, and then just with my hands, you can also use a knife and fork, and just pulling the chicken, tearing it into little bite-sized pieces. And that's just gonna be those luscious pieces that you're eating when you're having the white chicken chili. Pulling it just like this. See how simple that is? They just pull, and they pull apart right into little pieces. And then to finish the soup, once you've added all of the chicken, lime juice. Gives it that zippy, zesty flavor, gives it a little bit of acid that it needs to finish it. And then when you put it into big bowls, you can top it with crushed chips, cheddar cheese, sour cream. That's what makes this a really good, inexpensive party dish, because, you're putting it out for a crowd. Let everybody make it their own. For more fast, fresh, and easy recipes like this and more, check out Weelicious.com. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment below.